When you guys get a moment, I'm going to need for you to go back and watch that gentleman's video. He's talking about an alien invasion, is what he's talking about. And listen, I don't know where you guys stand on this issue, but in 2023, Congress had a congressional hearing on artificial intelligence and alien life on this planet. Harvard, you can Google the information. I'm not going to Google. I'm giving you. I've already Googled and researched the shit. So you Google the information. Do your own due diligence. But Harvard released what do you call it? A study that said that alien life has always been on Earth and they have lived side by side with us. But we were not and have not been able to see them because there's been this veil. Now, Harvard didn't say veil, but I'm telling you, there's been a veil. There was a veil that was casted over our eyes centuries ago, and it remained for a very long time. Well, that veil, people say is thinning. No, honey, it's not thinning. It's been removed and placed over their eyes, the people who cast the veil spell to begin with. So now they're doing shit out of character, and they're coming through. I mean, look at how Mitch McConnell, Glitch, Katy Perry, Al Roker, these are all fallen, reincarnated witches and warlocks, demons and vampires. And these people have lived very long life cycles. And this is why we keep seeing photos of celebrities and different people in the world who you go back and you'll see them in an ancient world, a statue, or you see some pictures of them from, I don't know, the 1800s, 1700s or whatever, is because these people are, yes, actually reincarnated witches and warlocks and demons and fallen angels. Okay? So, with all of that being said, it shouldn't be so hard to believe that there's this element of like mind control that's going on. These people call themselves the chosen ones. And I kept throughout my lifetime asking, what would make God favor these people over everybody else? Well, the chosen one is a lie. We're all God's children. The reason they call themselves the chosen one is because they are aliens. Yeah, come on now. It's that simple. They're fucking aliens, you know? And they work on by a different set of rules. But here's what I want to say to you. So Steven Spielberg actually got a movie that's coming out. You know how they say they tell us everything in movies, like we see it in the movies first? Well, Steven Spielberg got a movie that's coming out, and it's called Disclosure. You want to know what the movie is about? The movie is about aliens disclosing themselves to us and showing us that they've been here all along. Now, you know there's always that element of truth when it comes to these movies. Okay? We know that now. We know that predicted programming is not really predicted programming. It's actually intentional programming. Okay? For years, we've been dealing with intentional programming. Okay? So, Steven Spielberg has this movie coming out. It's called Disclosure. And it's where these aliens disclose who they are. I'm going to ask you not to see that movie and don't support it. Because every time these people do intentional programming and you visit it and you don't contest it and you see it but you're not contesting it, it means that you approve of it. And once they have your approval, see, they just literally have to tell you what they're doing. You have to be the one who rebuke it with the blood of Jesus, okay, to stop them. But you guys are so in bed with entertainment and these celebrities and this star bullshit. These people are not even the real stars. I'm going to tell you today what a real star is. A real star is somebody who you could be here on earth, but you are celebrated in the heavens because of work that you've done in previous lifetimes. That's what makes you a star. It's not the money, the cars, and all of that shit. You can't take none of that shit with you. Okay? And the meat and potatoes of your lifespan, it should be getting right with God. Because there's a reason you can't take any of that material wealth with you. It means nothing in the spiritual world. If you're morally bankrupt. See, that's where these things matter in the spiritual world. How are you ranked in the spiritual world? I've seen people die. Seniors, old people. People die. I saw old people crying and begging not to go because of all of the shit they already did here on this planet. They know exactly where their asses are going. But I've also seen angels here on earth who understood that their time was up, their work was finished, and they felt that they've done a great deed and great jobs on this planet. And guess what? They was ready. They weren't afraid. They didn't cry. They didn't kick. They didn't scream. They did none of those things. They was just like, they closed their eyes and they died and went to sleep like beautiful angels. And as you guys know, we don't really die. Energy never dies. It just moves on and transforms into something else. The body is the vessel. It may no longer be here. But the bottom line is that we all continue to live on. This is why, for those of you who believe in the Bible, that, and I'm not saying I don't believe in the Bible. I read the Bible with discernment. That's what I do. When I do read it, I read it with discernment because you have to, because there's been so many things removed from the Bible that it's no longer a credible piece of information. And if you want to dispute that with me and you think it's a credible piece of information, like some guy, but he was doing something, that's a whole nother story. In any case, if you like I said, if you want to dispute that, the only thing I have to say is that why would 130 books be removed from the Bible if somebody is not trying to hide information from you? And I don't know how you can have complete information on something that you're practicing and spreading when it's been redacted. Like the Jeffrey Epstein files. The Bible has been redacted. All right. Listen, y'all stop fucking with them 33rd degree Masons. Those 33rd degree Mason pastors. That's not it. Meditate, meditate, meditate. That is your telepathic communication with God. Get into that whole spirit of meditation and the answers will come to you. And you will build a foundation in a relationship with God. As a matter of fact, it's through meditation that I understood what I was contracted and what I've been commissioned here to do on earth. Through my meditation. I prayed all of my life and it never really got me anywhere. So meditation is it. This noggin opened up once I started to meditate. Answers, puzzles, and everything became so easy and so fixable when I started to use this in order to reach out to my own divinity. All right? So I'm sharing these stories with you all because you guys are going through some shit. Trust me, I've been there. I've been in hermit mode. I've researched. God has given me epiphanies. He's given me visions. He's shown me many, many things. And I'm happy to be a part of God's team. All right? I love you all. I want to see you all do great things in this lifetime. And the only way you can do great things in this lifetime is to start now and take yourself serious. Check out The Matrix. Drop the blue pill. Take the red pill. And do the work to elevate yourself and to elevate the planet. Elevation is done through love. Love is the highest vibration. Once you're in the vibration of love, you're on the path. Pray and ask God to remove your ego. If you want to pray for anything, ask God to remove your ego. Because those egos is what got us fucked up. All right? I love you all. Have a great day.